The true question looming over the 2025 Vuelta a España isn't just who will win, it's who will rise to fill the immense void left by Primož Roglic's absence. This power vacuum is arguably as impactful as a top-tier superstar like Tadej Pogačar choosing to skip the race. And here's the kicker. While Pogačar's decision to forego a fourth Grand Tour crown to chase the Vuelta has grabbed headlines all summer, it's Roglic's unexpected absence that reshapes the entire competitive landscape of this year's race. Since 2019, Roglič has been a dominant fixture at the Vuelta, boasting 4 victories and a podium finish, making him one of the most formidable and consistent contenders in recent history. His tally of 4 Vuelta wins ties the all-time record held by Spain's Roberto Harris, but Roglic's superiority arguably goes beyond that. Not only has he amassed 5 more stage wins than Harris, 15 to Harris's 10, but he has also worn the leader's jersey for 6 additional days. Plus, the controversy of Harris's 2005 title being confirmed only after a prolonged legal dispute further nuances the legacy debate. Thus, many experts consider Roglič the greatest Grand Tour general classification rider in Vuelta history. Yet, in 2025, after juggling the Giro d'Italia and Tour de France, Roglič will not be competing in the Vuelta, breaking a streak and the usual storyline of his comeback from Tour disasters. Even in 2024, despite battling injuries sustained at the Tour and a last-minute entry for the Vuelta, Roglič was still the heavy favorite, and his eventual triumph in Madrid validated his status. Amid all the buzz about Pogačar's absence this year, Roglic's missing presence has flown somewhat under the radar. Alongside him, other significant absences include Movistar's Enric Mas, a 4-time Vuelta podium finisher who is sidelined due to thrombophlebitis, as well as former winners like Nairo Quintana, Simon Yates, and Remco Evenepoel. Notably, 2 of last year's top 3 finishers, Roglič and Mas, are out, making the Vuelta's competitive field starkly different from the Tour de France, where the podium hasn't seen much change since 2021. In this vacuum, all eyes turn to Jonas Vingegaard, the Danish rider who has clinched 4 Tour de France podiums, including back-to-back wins in 2022 and 2023, emerges as the clear leading contender. Even if Roglič were racing, Vingegaard's impressive palmarès would put him among the top favorites. But the key here isn't just past achievements, it's motivation. After falling short against Pogačar for the 2nd consecutive year in July, Vingegaard sees the 2025 Vuelta as a crucial moment, a chance not only to claim victory, but to re-establish himself as the chief challenger to the Slovenian Titan. This isn't just about adding a trophy to his collection, it's about reclaiming his stature and sending a message to Pogačar and the cycling world. However, winning the Vuelta might not be enough unless Vingegaard dominates convincingly. A narrow victory would risk him being pegged as merely the best among the rest, perpetually trailing Pogačar's shadow. Just as Pogačar made a statement with his aggressive attack at Montmartre in the Tour, Vingegaard needs to showcase mountain superiority on the Vuelta's punishing climbs to prove he's still a force to reckon with in Grand Tours. Reflecting on Vingegaard's 2023 season provides optimism. After winning the Tour, he backed it up with a powerful showing at the Vuelta, including a standout climb on the Tourmalet and finishing 2nd overall. Comparable to Roglič, Vingegaard's performance could have secured him outright victory if not for team tactics favoring teammate Sepp Kuss. This history affirms Vingegaard's capacity to excel at 2 Grand Tours in one season, a challenge he embraces again in 2025. Vingegaard's strength lies not just in individual talent, but also in a powerhouse Visma team. Although stars like Giro winner Simon Yates and the versatile Wout van Aert aren't participating this time, teammates Matteo Jorgensen and defending Vuelta champion Sepp Kuss stand ready as capable alternatives if Vingegaard encounters difficulties. Support riders like Victor Campenaerts, known for his time trial prowess, and Wilco Kelderman, a seasoned climber with consistent Grand Tour results, further bolster his squad. It's often overlooked how savvy Visma is on Vuelta terrain. They've won 4 of the last 6 editions, a testament to their experience and tactical acumen. Yet the story of the 2025 Grand Tours isn't complete without acknowledging UAE Team Emirates XRG, the other powerhouse aiming for glory. With Pogačar absent, the spotlight shifts to Juan Ayuso and João Almeida, both eager to rebound after downsizing their ambitions due to injuries and illness in earlier races. Ayuso, once the youngest ever Vuelta podium finisher in 2022, faces pressure to prove his Grand Tour potential again, despite mixed recent results, including a tough 2024 Tour and an early exit from the 2025 Giro due to injuries. Ayuso's late inclusion in the Vuelta lineup following Pogačar's withdrawal parallels Vingegaard's situation. Each rides with urgent need, where a mere solid performance won't suffice. They need standout results to regain or affirm their top-tier status. Alongside them, Almeida aims to leave behind a crash-marred Tour de France and an earlier Vuelta withdrawal caused by illness. The UAE squad is far from lacking depth, featuring stage winner Jay Vine, experienced climber Felix Großschartner, and powerful all-rounders Ivo Oliveira and Mikkel Bjerg. Together, they represent the most serious threat to Vingegaard's hopes of delivering Denmark's first Vuelta triumph. Beyond these headline contenders, seasoned riders such as Richard Carapaz, who has medaled at all 3 Grand Tours and wore the Tour's leader jersey in Turin last year, remain dark horse contenders despite an extended racing break since the Giro. Additionally, former Giro winners Egan Bernal and Jai Hindley, along with emerging talents like Giulio Pellizzari, Antonio Tiberi, Ben O'Connor, and Tom Pidcock, enrich the mix of hopeful outsiders. However, with the race's first significant mountain tests arriving as early as Stage 6 in Andorra, many of these hopefuls may fade quickly from overall contention, relegated to stage hunting rather than battles for the red jersey. The 2025 Vuelta route itself is a game-changer. Beginning for the first time ever in Italy, riders face an immediate,